are you? Talk like that at TFF, I'll kick your shin. Please? I don't think everyone's ever done that to me before. I've gotten backhanded before, but that wasn't ever out of like disgust. It was out of love. I want to be backhanded out of disgust. I want to know that, yeah, I'm really in the wrong and I deserve it. Is that bad? Or is that a kink? I can't tell. I got a random DM from some random person. They were like, ooh, oh, like, cute. Look, that's just like half of the DMs that I get from furries. That's actually half the business emails that I get from furries. Like, I don't get actual business email requests anymore for like sponsorships or partnerships or whatnot. I either get spam or I get someone saying hi to me on a business email. Who the fuck gave their kid an email? That's what I'm wondering. Who out of everyone, what parents gave your kid an email and gave them access to it? Why would you do that? I mean, good on them for being able to send an email. I mean, my ass at that age wouldn't even know how to send an email, but like, also, why are they sending hi? I mean, hi, where do you expect this to go? It's like the, like, hi, how are you messages you get on Twitter. Like, I know that's sort of a controversial thing. It's not really controversial. It's just sort of the lay of the land idea of like, hey, if you want to talk to someone, you don't usually start with small talk, especially if you've never met them. Like, hi, how are you? Hello, hi. And then get upset later that, you know, the conversation isn't working out or, you know, they're not contributing much because there's, again, you're not given much to work with. Beta, I said hi. Can you say hi back? Wow, Beta's awful. He's the worst streamer ever. And then they'll like start making up lies about me on the internet. Isn't that's actually that's probably why people don't like me, because I didn't say hi to them. I usually chalk that up to it. If someone doesn't like me and they're really like genuinely trying to like portray me as a bad person, usually my assumption is I didn't say hi back to them. I didn't say hi back in a DM. That's what I'm assuming. And I think that's very much, there's got to be some truth to that. There's got to be some truth to that. I wish I could take an actual statistic of it, but I'm never going to fully know. I think it's just easy to assume like, dude, just admit you're upset that I didn't say hi to you. Please just genuinely. I wouldn't say your generation is soft. I mean, it's my generation too. I'm still Gen Z. I'm just more so thinking like, you know, I can't get back to everyone who says hi to me. Also, like, I'm not sure that's what I've always wondered. What do people expect to receive back for a message after saying hi? Do they expect that like after like a few messages, you're best friends now? I usually like, what is going on when people send those hi, hello, how are you messages, just in general, small talk, when we've never talked before? And this isn't me like shitting on people that do that, because I know social anxiety exists, and some people might not know how to converse in another way, and they really want to be friends, or they really want to try getting to know people, and that's the only way they know how to do it. I'm not bashing people that do that, but I'm just more so wondering. It's mainly, I guess, for kids, because that's another thing. God damn it, Zuka, why'd you just message me on Telegram with hi, smile? Okay, here's another thing. Hot take. Putting a smile in a message and that's it, like semicolon, close parenthesis, is literally the most passive-aggressive fucking thing I've ever seen. That is the most passive-aggressive message you could ever send someone. Just smile. Not even the emoji, just semicolon, close parenthesis. That, without the emoji, that is the most passive-aggressive fucking thing that you can send someone, just as is. Because that is, how are you supposed to respond to that? How are you supposed to take that? Not respond to it, but how are you supposed to interpret that? Are they angry at you? Are they, like, backhanding you over a message? Like, how does that work? How does that work? What am I supposed to think? I saw someone make a take about it on Twitter. I'm like, dude, that is the most true statement I've ever seen. If you send just smile like that to someone, and there's, like, no context to the messages beforehand, unless you, like, already know in your friends. That is the most passive-aggressive shit I've ever seen. I mean, obviously, this isn't me, like, calling anyone out, like, you know what? You shouldn't ever send me a smile. People are gonna send me it to, like, joke around and, like, that's whatever. But, like... It's just menacing. It's menacing energy. That's why I say smile at the end of things. Not as a means of passive aggressiveness of like, haha, I'm doing great. Smile. Like, it's just a meme. It's a meme. But what I will say is when people send me that, because I've had that happen before, where just someone has sent me smile in a Telegram message with no other context, no words beforehand, just smile. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. You could be smiling at me and there could be like death and destruction behind those eyes. You could be wishing I was dead behind those eyes. Okay? So just a little note. If you send just a smile, like emoji, not even emoji to someone, you're being passive aggressive as fuck, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm the problem. You know, maybe you're right about that. Maybe my generation is so soft. Maybe I'm soft. I don't know. See, a woe is a lot less threatening because it's more of like soft, dumb, memey stuff. Not that it's dumb, but like just more memey. The smile can be so passive aggressive. It's why I hate the default smile so much. Exactly. I just thought it was funny because I remembered that tweet that someone made of like, it's the most passive aggressive thing you can send someone. Like, that is so true. What were we talking about to begin with? Oh yeah. Hi, how are you? Hi, Beta, why won't you respond to me? Beta, say hi back to me. Beta, wow. Screw you. You're awful, beta. You're awful. This is me like sugarcoating those types of messages I get anyways. You're awful, beta. And then they go on to write an entire thread and go into one of my friend's streams to talk about how awful they are. And then my friend bans them because they're just being obnoxious. And I have no say in that. And then it's like, wow, this streamer's also bad. All furry Twitch streamers suck. They're awful. Also, don't clip this out of context because like people are actually going to take it as it is. And that's unfortunate. Hi, streamer. You're my friend now. Smile. It's just like, dude, who let their kid in on the internet? Go I just want to like go to these parents and shake them and be like, what have you done to this child? Why are they messaging me? I'm not the parent. Monty's not telling me that I'm the father. It's just like, hi, hello, why does beta hate me? It's like even like sometimes chat messages. Here's what I want to disclose as well. A couple of things on my end. First off, if you send me hi or hello or how are you as a message, and I've never talked to you before in my life, I usually don't reply to it for several different reasons, but I'll name two very important ones. One, I have nothing to work with and I just don't know what to do from there for a message like that. Do I just reply hi and it's just small talk from there? And usually it's just like, and it's not that I'm not interested in you, it's just the message and what I have to work with. I don't really want to. Also, the second thing, speaking of time, usually I don't have the time to do that. With messages, unless it's something important where they're asking me like a yes or no to a certain question, I can like easily get back to that. I don't like reply to it. Most of the time, it's just I forget. One, I'm forgetful. Two, time. Three, hi, hello messages. Like I've got nothing to work with. And I don't want to spend the time figuring out what it is you want from me to begin with. Just get to the point, you know? Like when you message me, get to the point. If it's just like, hey, can you send me toe pics? Like usually I can just reply yes or no to that, and then that's fine. But like when I have to like decipher what the fuck you're saying, or like I have to get the bottom of it, like interrogate you, like I first off, I don't know you. Why would I do that? Second, just get to the point with what you want to message me. If it's like, hi, can we be friends? Like obviously, you know, I can reply to that and be like, no, because this and that and this, but I don't know. And again, let me just say, for those that message, hi, hello, how are you? I know obviously there's social anxieties within it. It's not bashing the person. It's just the way that it's done. The way that hi, how are you is done to certain people. Check Telegram. Oh God. Would you send me? Can you send toe pics? Yes or no? Yes. Smile. I don't know. Like, here's the thing. Like, I'm trying to look at this not from an entirely insensitive, like, holier than thou perspective, because I know there is some really good rational reasoning for why people send hi, hello, how are you messages after like years of it being sort of preached that not too many people have that much to work with in terms of a message like that. You gotta usually give a bit more in terms of context, information, and whatnot. What does smile mean, beta? You tell me, Zuka. You tell me. But yeah, I honestly, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so like I need some feedback from you guys. I don't want this to be an echo chamber. Like, what is some good reasoning for why someone might send hi, how are you, hello, like as a simple message? I know there's a couple like right off the bat, like they're new to the internet, conversing with people online is hard, there's anxieties, I understand that, and I'm somewhat helpful with that, but in terms of the amount of messages I receive a day on hi, hello, how are you, I can't really get back to it. Lonely and bored, business, yeah, well sometimes it's business. Usually with business they get to the point of like, hey, I want to offer you this money for promoting my product. Or if you're like, what's the other one, artesian bills, they'll be like, hey, can you promote my product for free and we might pay you. Also, we'll bash you live on our stream. Yeah. Group chats, horny, stonks, new to meeting a streamer but ends up getting starstruck or really nervous as to what to say next. Yeah, you know what, that's reasonable. That honestly is the reason why I think it. You know, if you're new online and you see this new individual that you're messaging, you know, there's obviously nervousness with it. And I want to clarify as well, I don't get back not because I don't care, but because time, obviously I can't get back to hi, how are you messages, and two, there's not much for me to work with, and it also stresses me out sometimes. Look, I'm gonna be honest, when I get messages and people say hi, how are you, I get really fucking nervous. Like, for example, I haven't fucking replied to Zuka's message, and the last time I messaged him was beginning of this year. I'm awful at messaging. I just want to disclose that. I am the worst person you could ever message. If you want something from me, I will likely get back to it in a month. And even then, it's bad. And this is not me being like, oh, it's okay for me to do this. No, it's not okay. I really need some help, and I'm trying to work on it. I really am. But, yeah. Hi, how are you messages? They're really hard for me to get back to. And just when I'm messaging people, like, I need others to understand that I don't have that much time to, like, sit and talk to someone like that about small talk, especially someone that I don't know. That's sort of a different thing. That's sort of a very different thing. Like, if, like, Nova or something messaged me, I literally message Nova and Nexka, like, every day or so. I'm like, hi, how are you? How are you doing? What's up? How you feeling? Want a D&D? Want a DBD later? And that's chill. That's fine. Small talk with friends is fine.
What about messages like want a DM or call on? I had that happen multiple times with someone wanting to chat on Google Meets. Who even uses Google Meets for
Google
non-work
Meets.
stuff anymore?
Honestly, I got the same message from someone. I think I know who you're talking about. There's some, oh my god, it just, I think one day I snapped in like probably the most respectful way I could, in the simplest way I could. There was someone that would email me and Pineapple Fox and Majira and Kiwi and all these other people and just chain us in this email like, hey, can you come to my house? It's my birthday. Here's my address. First off, don't do that. Please, someone stop them from that. I didn't even reply to the message. I just saw it. I'm like, hey, and then I just left it. I just don't even know how to even process this. They continued to reply to that, inviting us to Google meetups, like a Google call. Like you said, who the fuck uses that nowadays? And it got to like the third or fourth one where they were replying. And like we were talking about in a chat of like, what do we do? And I probably shouldn't have done this. I somewhat regret it. But it's like, guys, I got it. I hit reply all to his question of like, can you get on a call with me? Can you talk to me? I want to talk to you. I like you guys. I just replied no, and that's it. Sent it. There was no any like regards, BetaEtaDelota, sincerely Beta, and this and that. It was just no, and I haven't heard back from it since then. But I got some weird answers for that of like, you did the good thing, you did the right thing, you did the bad thing, and I'm like, you know what? I'll regret it later, and I still somewhat regret it. But I gave an answer, and they actually asked a question that I could answer in the yes or no context. So therefore, they weren't really doing anything wrong with messaging me, if you think about it, because they gave me stuff to work with or answer with. But at the same time, if it just wasn't disclosed enough to the crowd, please do not put your address out there to people. Do not give others your address. Do not even email it to people, especially if you don't know them. That's a big point. You received neutral karma. You know what? I'll take that. Neutral karma is okay. I did the right thing with answering them, but maybe I should have said it better. At the end of the day, I said no. How they interpret it is up to them, but I gave them an answer, which is better than what I could give from most people that message me, hi, how are you? Can we hang out or something? It's just, you know, hi, how are you messages. Is the consensus that you shouldn't only send that? And is my reasoning for why I don't reply to those sound? Or am I a bad person? I really need to know. Like, please, like, you guys, be the Dr. Phil for me. Do not echo chamber this for me, please. But either way, we had to talk about hi, how are you? I'm gonna go and pee, because I gotta pee. Then we'll come back and we'll do the Fursona generator. And then we'll talk about why we're doing that and what our Fursona is. And then we'll make a Fursona. And then it's up to you guys to do the thing of bringing them to life, because I don't have money for commissions. So yeah.